What was Brooklyn King Radio? It was pirate radio frequency 1002.96. It was raw. It was crazy. It wasn't hood. It was neighborhood. See, if it was going down in New York City or any of the 5 boroughs, we were on it. Before there were podcasts, there was Shoutcast Radio. Before there was iTunes, there was Winamp and LimeWire. And before there was anything called the Breakfast Club, there was already a show in New York with 2 crazy guys and 1 woman keeping it all together. These are the archives of Brooklyn King Radio. The wildest show that you never heard of.
What's his name? Mo Better Blues was dope. And in that movie you had Denzel Washington as a cocky horn player. You had Shadow, you had Wesley Snipes, and meanwhile, you had the supporting cast and shit. Spike Lee, bird face looking chick and shit like that. Denzel Washington got up in that bitch's guts and shit and just fucking dissed it and shit, man. Slapped her face and shit, all type of shit while he's in the bed with it, just blazed that bitch. You know what I'm saying? There was a light-skinned bitch in there that was bad. Woo! Who? Yeah. Shit. I don't care what her name is in real life. Her name is Clark. All right? That bitch was bad, boy. But she was a fucking whore. She was a fucking whore. She wanted to get up on stage and she wanted to sing. But she could sing. And she wanted a chance. And she was willing to do whatever to get that chance. And so she fucked Denzel. Denzel didn't want to be upstaged by nobody. It was his show. So he wasn't trying to let that bitch ever sing. He was just going, fuck that bitch, and that was it. Denzel got his ass beat in a back alley and shit. And so while he was at home going crazy, that motherfucker sitting up there, you gotta watch that shit. That nigga was going crazy, all right? While he's going crazy, Wesley Snipes got right up in that bitch douche. Yo, that bitch, he didn't waste no fucking time. That nigga was a backstabbing son of a bitch, yo, for real. He got up in them guts, fucked the shit out of that bitch on the bed and on the balcony. Spike Lee was good enough to show both those scenes. Thank you, Spike. And then Denzel Washington come back from a hiatus and the whole scene's changed. Shadow is the man and that bitch is sitting up there singing Harlem Blues and everybody's in love with her. And so he gets up there, he's like, yeah, we got a special guest. And he gets up there and shit, tries to blow his horn. And he could not blow the horn no more because his lips was fucked up. That motherfucker said, he did that shit. I was like, oh, that nigga is fucked up now, boy. It was a rap. And what did that motherfucker do? Since his life as a fucking trombonist is over, he went right with that fucking bird bitch. Went to that bitch house and shit. And she was like, you don't want me. You want me to save your life, don't you? Yes. I want you to save my life. I want you to save my life. Yes, yeah, absolutely right. I want you to save my life. Watch, I'm doing it the same way. I'm doing it just like he did. You watch the movie. He did that same shit. What a dumb bitch, because she took that nigga back. She took that nigga back and they had a kid, and that was it. Oh, man. But you know what, though? That was some real shit. Because the average chick would have took that nigga back and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're like a bird, you don't got a lot of options as far as men is concerned. Denzel Washington was the best shit she ever did and shit like that, man. So she took that nigga back, and that's what happened, man. So yeah, Mo Better Blues was a dope-ass movie and a hot-ass soundtrack if you can ever dig it up. Very good soundtrack. One of my favorite ones is LOVE on that shit. That shit is hot. And